First up, the Dodge Avenger. Dodge. The same brand that makes the Hellcat, the Demon, the brand that basically invented the muscle car. So surely the Avenger is packing something serious, right? 173 horsepower. 173. That's not a muscle car. That's a disappointed uncle showing up to Thanksgiving. The name is Avenger. What exactly is it avenging? Its own lack of power? Next, the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Now before Mitsubishi fans come at me, yes, the old Eclipse from the 90s was genuinely fast, turbocharged, all-wheel drive, legendary. But then Mitsubishi did something truly criminal. They kept the name, changed everything else. The 2006 Eclipse had 162 horsepower and front-wheel drive. They took one of the most respected sport compact names in history and turned it into a shopping car. 162 horsepower. The Honda Civic at the time was faster. Let that sink in. Now this one is going to hurt some people's feelings, and I apologize in advance. The Ford Mustang V6. It has the Mustang badge, it has the Mustang body, it has the Mustang exhaust note, sort of. 210 horsepower, you're driving around looking like a muscle car owner while getting beaten by a hot hatch. People would pull up to these at lights thinking they were about to race a Mustang and then just drive away confused when nothing happened. The Pontiac Firebird. Iconic shape. Looks like it was designed in a wind tunnel by someone who really loved the 80s. The kind of car that makes people turn their heads in parking lots. Base model, 3.8-liter V6, 200 horsepower. For a car that looks this aggressive, that is genuinely embarrassing. It looks like it does 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. It does it in about 8. My lawnmower has more urgency than that. The Chrysler Crossfire. Two-tone paint, low aggressive stance. Looks like it was designed by someone who really wanted to make a sports car, but had the budget of someone who really didn't. 215 horsepower. Now that's not terrible on paper, but the car weighs almost 3,200 pounds. You're essentially trying to push a small elephant with a lawnmower engine. The result is 0 to 60 in about 7 seconds. And the worst part? The interior was pure Chrysler bargain bin. So you looked fast on the outside and felt poor on the inside. Before you close the video, hear me out on this one. The Toyota Supra MK3, the generation before the legendary MK4. Same name, same badge, very different story. The base naturally aspirated version made 200 horsepower, which sounds okay until you remember this thing looks like it belongs on a racetrack. Wide body, pop-up headlights, big rear end. 200 horsepower in a car that looks like that is like hiring a bodyguard who does yoga but has never been in a fight. The Hyundai Tiburon. Tiburon means shark in Spanish. Hyundai really named this thing Shark and then gave it the teeth of a goldfish. 138 horsepower in the base model. The car looks like it should be doing quarter miles on weekends. Instead, it's doing grocery runs on Tuesdays and losing to minivans at traffic lights. 138 horsepower in a car called the Shark. I genuinely feel bad for it. The Alfa Romeo Brera. Okay, now this one genuinely hurts because this car is beautiful. One of the best looking cars of the 2000s. Proper Italian styling, low roofline, perfect proportions. And then you look at the base spec. 185 horsepower from a 2.2-liter engine in a car that looks like it belongs at a Ferrari dealership. It's like dating someone who shows up in a tuxedo and then you find out they rode the bus. The Mazda RX8. Now technically this car has a rotary engine, which sounds exotic and special and makes for great conversation at car meets. 232 horsepower, which isn't terrible, but here's the thing. You have to rev this engine to 9,000 RPM to get that power. 9,000. Most people never get there. Most people are driving around getting maybe 150 horsepower worth of performance, while the engine slowly destroys itself. And the fuel economy. Oh, the fuel economy. You will cry at the pump every single time. And saving the most painful for last, the Chevrolet Camaro V6. Thick aggressive body, dual exhaust, wide stance. Looks like it eats Mustangs for breakfast. 304 horsepower. Now that's actually the highest on this list. So why is it here? Because when you look like that, 304 horsepower is embarrassing. People see a Camaro and expect war. Instead, they get a mildly firm handshake. 304 horsepower in a car that looks like it was designed to intimidate nations. You're basically a nightclub bouncer who's afraid of confrontation. The lesson here? Never judge a car by its body kit. The meanest looking car in the parking lot might just be the slowest.